E ragazzi, bentornati in questo nuovo video sullo smooth. Oggi siamo qui su Vampyr, raga. Allora, nella scorsa puntata avevamo analizzato il sangue del paziente, che adesso non mi ricordo come si chiama. Avevamo ucciso Dorothy Crane e basta. Direi che ci buttiamo direttamente in game, ci becchiamo. Ok, eccoci qua in game. Dobbiamo andare a parlare con il dottore. Via.
Evening, Edgar. Could I get your professional opinion?
Please speak, but I have something important to tell you.
This strain of flu, it's very different from the one I saw in Europe. It's downright peculiar.
Really? What makes you say that?
I've just looked at the blood of one of our recently deceased.
I see. Do you have anything more to go on?
This disease spreads and looks like the Spanish flu, but its effects differ greatly. The London strain is different from the continental one.
This is very interesting. Did you find something else?
Sì.
Yes. Unlike the flu, the infected begin to show an increase in outwardly aggressive behavior. More than simple agitation. Once docile people become violent.
You mean like rabies? Is there a chance we could create a vaccine, Jonathan, like Pasteur? By the stove, that would be smashing.
There's a lot we're not seeing here, but it is spreading, and quickly. If we don't act, the whole city could be lost.
But Jonathan, we've a fantastic opportunity sitting right here in front of us. A weapon of choice.
What on earth do you mean?
Why, you, my dear boy. With your expertise and your blood, we could isolate the properties that course through your veins. Think about the possibilities.
È troppo pericoloso.
Using vampire blood could compound the situation.
I know, but your blood now carries remarkable regenerative properties. With our minds and your blood, there's nothing we couldn't cure.
We'll discuss this more later. Thank you for your time.
No, thank you, Jonathan. But as I said, I needed...
Purtroppo ricordo, chissà cosa ci deve dire.
I have some rather bad
Ecco.
news.
Perfetto.
I'm afraid it's your sister.
My sister?
She's to be buried this evening at Whitechapel Cemetery. Your mother published the obituary this morning.
I see.
I'm sorry, Jonathan. Please accept my condolence.
Ok, dobbiamo andare al funerale, immaginavo. Ok, dov'è? 140 metri di là, va bene. Andiamo subitissimo. Qua, infatti.
I never thought I would have to attend my murdered sister's funeral.
Vorrei...
Mary, I can't forgive myself. I'll find the truth about what happened to us. I swear.
Ok, vorrei parlare con lui per affari. Ma c'è quelli solo verdi. Quelli verdi non ce ne facciamo niente noi. Niente. Se ci avessi l'impugnatore blu sarebbe meglio. Che ci servono. Ma quelli no. Ok, andiamo al funerale, che è di là. Ecco. Dai, qua in alto ci stava.
I am the resurrection and the life. He that believeth in me, though he were dead, yet shall he live. And whosoever liveth and believeth in me shall never die. We commend unto thy hands of mercy, most merciful Father, the soul of our sister departed, and we commit her body to the ground. Earth to earth, ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
Chiara, guardate il padre, così inflessibile. Oh. Non morirci anche tu, per favore.
And stick her here in this cold, god-awful place.
These are the legal requirements for the epidemic, madam.
Ah, ma forse non è il padre allora quello.
I feel so tired. Please take me out.
No, ok, non è il padre. Infatti dicevo, what? Cos'è? Non piange il padre. Eccoci qua.
Oh, Mary. What have I done? If I could only change one thing. One thing. This is a nightmare.
Jonathan, there is nothing you can do but accept it.
What brings you here?
I thought you could use the company. I am so sorry for your loss, Jonathan.
I wish the tears would come. But I'm empty. And I feel a hypocrite.
Let your pain run free, Jonathan. Don't smother it. What you feel is your humanity. Don't be so quick to lose it.
She had been scouring the most dangerous parts of London in search of me. And it led to her death.
Jonathan, don't.
I still hear her last thoughts. They echo in my head. Her mind shattered, and it haunts me.
Jonathan, stop. Listen carefully. You must come to terms with this. You must learn to live with what happened.
How can I? I've destroyed my family. My poor mother. I can't even console her.
Don't you see? You're doing the work of our enemies, feeding your remorse. We are weakest when we grieve, and the guilt blurs our senses.
And so this is why you're here. To warn me. You felt this pain yourself. You too have endured this.
I don't want to lose you, Jonathan. I've lost so many friends. Loved ones I cherished. Pray for Mary's forgiveness, if you must.
Thank you, my lady. I will.
Good. But be careful. If I found you here, others may too.
What should I do then?
St. Mary's Church is not far from here. Go there and make your peace. Find the solace you need.
My lady wants me to confess.
No, Jonathan. It's you who wants to confess, I think.
Ok. Ok, dobbiamo andare alla chiesa che è a 200 metri. Va bene. Poverino. E il problema, raga, che non è colpa sua perché, cioè, l'ha fatto lui però non voleva. Perché si è trasformato in vampiro e deve scoprire grazie a chi. Posso dirvi la mia, raga? Secondo me a trasformarci è stata quella lì. Quella lì che ci ha detto di andare alla chiesa. Se devo essere sincero, secondo me è stata quella lì. Scusate. Boh, non lo so. Ok, continuiamo. Scusate, raga.
Who are you? Make yourself known.
Newborn, you reek of guilt and pointless compassion.
No, raga, chi è questo qua?
Forget your old weaker self.
What do you want from me?
Eccolo qua.
Ascalon does not approve of lone wolves who bring unwanted eyes to our pastures.
So your name is Ascalon.
Ascalon's will is vampire law. Learn them, abide by them, or I shall return as your judge and jury.
O è stato questo a trasformarci?
These immortals try my patience with their plans and unsolicited counsel.
Volete vedere, raga, che è stato lui? Cioè, avete visto? Sembrava fortissimo, sembrava. Ah, finché fate voi. Ok, ciao. Buongiorno. Voi uccidete i vampiri e io uccido voi. Muori. Ok, andiamo. Ah, qua è dove eravamo, raga. Dove eravamo a inizio della scorsa puntata. Ok. Eccoci qua.
Yes? What is it that you want?
I'm sorry to disturb you at such a late hour.
No worries, my son. I'm still quite awake, having just returned from a funeral.
Yes, I know. I've forgotten what I wanted. I don't know.
Vediamo.
May I help you, child? You seem somewhat perturbed.
I haven't the strength to cross the threshold. I wish to pray, to cleanse my soul.
The church is shut by order of the bishop. But I'm still the vicar of St. Mary's, if that is any use to you, my son.
I've no need for a kind ear, only a moment of peace in God's house.
There are no secrets from God, my son. If your heart needs comfort, consider me your chapel. For I can be as silent as stone.
I've words for one departed. They're not for living ears to hear.
Your eyes burn with rage, yet I see the pain that lies beyond.
Ok,
I
vediamo.
am here to lighten the burden of all God's creatures. Whatever you tell me is between us and the Lord.
Very well, priest, as you seem quite adamant.
Open your heart, my son. Tell me what burdens you. With whom do you wish to speak?
Ok, allora, mia
She
sorella.
was my sister.
You seem so troubled by the loss of this girl. What happened to her?
It was an accident. A terrible, terrible accident.
Ok, vediamo.
And how are you feeling, my son?
She
Vediamo
died
un
because
po'.
of me. How do you think I feel?
I have a final question for you, my son. This is of the utmost importance.
Ask your question, Vic.
Dica pure. Ok.
What would you like her to know?
I swear it wasn't me. You know me. I loved you. I could never hurt you.
Please forgive me. You have been heard, my son, and your burden will lighten if your words are sincere. Go in peace now and live your life in the way she would have wanted.
Ok.
Whatever happened on this dock is between my sister and I. It does not concern God at all.
Ok. Va bene, bisogna tornare all'ospedale. Vabbè, ci becchiamo direttamente là, direi.
Remorse and pain are precious when binding you to the earth.
Ok.
You. I remember you.
Ok, siamo al cimitero. Sono arrivato al cimitero, oddio. E c'è questo.
Be gone. I would harm no child of my making.
This is your doing. You
È stato lui?
made me this creature. What are you?
I am the land. You are our champion.
Riddles and rhymes. You took my life. Now you insult my mind.
Be
Okay.
stilled, my child. I bring understanding.
What is it you seek?
This age is sickly. An ancient poison, an older rage, brewed in a cauldron newly forged.
This has something to do with the epidemic.
Seek truth, my champion. Defeat the serpent of knowing with iron spur.
Ok.
I've had enough of others making decisions for me, pretending to know how I should feel or behave.
Ok, torna indietro, dai.
So the vampire
no.
who made me is some sort of disembodied entity? Or was he just projecting this vision in my mind? Maybe Edgar can help me with this one.
Ok, torni indietro, dai. Ora davvero. Ok, eccoci qua. Andiamo dal dottore, quindi. Vediamo un po'. Via. Sta discutendo. Con chi?
God protect us. You've got a leech in the hospital.
Yes, my hospital. My mission is to heal while you go about warring.
You've set the table for a snake. I wonder why there's venom in your food.
I'm growing tired of your song. You're a woodsman, McCallum, not a doctor. Return to your hunt.
Remember, I've a good nose for machinations. I can flare the scent at a mile. You can't hide from the guard.
Cosa vuoi?
Leave him, Jonathan. This is sacred ground. Neutral territory. And I just had the carpet cleaned.
Uccidilo, uccidilo. Ah no, niente.
By the sacred stone, this is very bad news. Bad news indeed.
What happened?
The hospital has been attacked. We have injured patients, at least one dead and several missing. This has spiraled out of control. Even the most infirm are asking to be allowed to return home.
We cannot have the people lose faith in this institution. This hospital is their only hope.
Of course, you're right. But we cannot afford a public scandal. It would ruin us. We must restore order, and quickly.
You mentioned a dead patient. Who is he?
She, Jonathan. She was Miss Harriet Jones. I found her room like
Harriet Jones non era la vecchietta,
everywhere. The duty nurse is
quella che ci aveva detto delle cose?
Very well. I'll help you.
Jonathan, please. I can't rely on anyone else. And this concerns you as it involves vampires. Someone has taken advantage of our more liberal tendencies here.
In what way?
Jonathan, I may turn my head when you or her ladyship indulge, but I will not allow this place to become a nest for street feeders.
Please then, tell me.
Sean Hampton, the man we thought we'd saved at the docks. It seems he was infected after all.
So Hampton became more beast than man.
Exactly.
Ah, posso muovermi con la
Now Guard of
telecamera?
Prewen suspects the hospital of vampire activity. Do you realize what that could mean for us?
Non ci attaccheranno, vi proteggerò. Vi proteggerò.
Rest assured, I will protect you and your staff.
McCallum is a fanatic. The guard will stop at nothing. You don't know what they're capable of, Jonathan.
Very well. Since I brought Mr. Hampton here, I will put an end to this.
Ok.
Sean Hampton lives and breathes for the well-being of his flock. There's no other place he would go but the docks.
Ok, allora direi che la prossima missione la facciamo nella prossima puntata, raga. Vediamo se ci possiamo potenziare qualcosa adesso. Analizziamo il campione. Aumenta la rigenerazione dell'energia del 100%. Ok. Guardate quanta roba che abbiamo da riciclare. Mamma mia, raga, tantissimo. Ok. E... va bene. Qui non sappiamo la formula. Questo io non potenzierei niente, tanto quest'arma è fortissima. La più forte che ho al momento. Perfetto. Andiamo da qua per l'XP. Ok. E poi andiamo a potenziare. Sì, qua per l'XP, vabbè. Ok, con 870 punti. Scusate, ho tirato una botta al microfono. Volume sangue, aumenta il tuo volume di sangue. Va bene. Vai, facciamolo anche 2 volte. Più 10%. Così quando dobbiamo usare le abilità, quelle con 1, 2, 3, 4 dei tasti, e ci consuma lo stesso sangue, però noi abbiamo la barra con più sangue e quindi possiamo usarli più volte. Molto forte. Dormiamo. Ok. Allora raga, io direi che per oggi è tutto. È stata una bella puntatazza. Figo. Oggi abbiamo fatto cose interessanti. Tanto il gioco altissimo. E niente, dai, allora ci becchiamo alla prossima. Un saluto, bella raga.